Let's start by talking about Argentina and their newly found status, really. Playing in the Championship in the Southern Hemisphere can only bode well for them and the top echelon of rugby as a world game.
Definitely. It was interesting hearing the Argentinian captain after the game against New Zealand. Even though they conceded 50-odd points, he said that's the only way they're going to get better is by playing the best teams in the world and improving. And, if nothing else, they've been hugely competitive during the championship. They're still chasing that elusive first win, but, I feel it's not too far away because, they've made huge improvements. Obviously, Graham Henry's been working closely with the coaches there. They've got in front on more than one occasion and just let things slip towards the end of the game. So they'll have learnt, a great deal about themselves, about the areas they need to focus on, playing against the best teams, what's important, what isn't, etc. And they are going to get better. I think we've, as a national team, we've been down that route as well, where, we've chosen to go on these difficult tours, play the best teams in the world. You do get the odd driven against you, but so long as you learn the lesson and move on, then you benefit from it. And without doubt, Argentina will be a better side because of the experiences they've gained.
And let's not beat about the bush. This is a very, very important game for Wales because we are coming off the back of a 3-match defeat in Australia.
Yes, and we'd like to think that we've learnt our lessons from that 3-match series as well. There wasn't a lot in it. However, we've been there before. This is all about going somewhere that we haven't been before, and actually winning one of these so-called best teams in the world. And it'll be a big test for us because Argentina, they'll have been used to playing at that intensity, playing against the All Blacks, South Africa, Australia. So they'll know that intensity and being able to live in that environment. That's one of the things from the summer we felt perhaps a little bit in that first test. We were a little bit cold going in there. So we've got to be at our best. And it really does kick off, a very important month for us. It's a great opportunity for us. It's a very demanding series. And this first game, we've got to really hit the ground running. It's why we're going to Poland, to get that intensity and get that hard work under our belt, get that mental edge that's worked for us in the past, so that when we do face Argentina, that we're going to be ready for them.
And for those spectators, followers, fans who can't come to the Australia or New Zealand game, it's an opportunity to see Wales playing a top nation.
Definitely. They are without doubt a top nation. If you look at how the championship has panned out, they've been hugely competitive.
Do you see Argentina possibly even beating Australia to get that first win?
It's going to be interesting, very interesting, and it'll be no surprise if they do beat Australia. It's going to be a huge test for Australia because they're coming off a loss against South Africa. Going to Argentina and the atmosphere of that test against the All Blacks, it really came across on the television really, and they had a dream start, and New Zealand had to be at their best to come back strongly in that game. Whether Australia can do the same, who knows, but it wouldn't be a surprise, it wouldn't be a shock to see Argentina gaining that first victory in the championship on home soil.